Hello, it's been a while. I'll try to over-explain the next 5 bosses, all done at the Pioneer difficulty. The main reason to play at this difficulty is higher amount of initial syringes you get at the start of the game. And the second one is the higher mutation chance, which means that you come across monsters who can have higher stats, better moves, or extra talents more often than in other modes, easier difficulties. Eye of the Abyss is the easiest boss. Pretty much anything can defeat it. The main thing to look forward is having one or two monsters who have at least 7 health, which means that they can survive both the Blight attack from one of the abominations, the Calamity attack from the main boss. Oh, let's see. You can take Lumi if you want to have your start more rough. He can offer you extra opportunities by charming a monster who either has more health than one, or by trying to capture monsters using wrong food who are at 1 health. Blood Group is an interesting case. He can trade forever with other monsters who have the same speed as the Blood Group, as long as there is a speed tie. Moves like the Leech Bite will effectively make the monster immortal, so you don't have to worry about that. And you could absorb a 10 damage hit and still be alive at 1 health or more if the Leech Bite move is buffed by strength or enemy takes more damage from all attacks. Kilimaro is probably the best choices of these 3. His snowball talent can dictate who goes first or just slow down enemies in general. It has high synergy with many of the later monsters. It has a lot of synergy with the Sadistic talent, which cares about any debuff on enemies to power up the strength of your monster. And the more negative speed there is on the enemy, the more the Iceleech move can suck in and keep the Kilimaro alive. So let's go with that. Let's see. We have Skullcrab and Xerododo were both buffed. The new tackle move on the Skullcrab does surprisingly a lot in the early game, often ensuring that many monsters will die in 1 or 2 hits. Xerododo is a lot better at tanking damage and acting at the same time as the enemy, or even faster if the enemy has lower speed than 4. Belrat fall out a bit of favor. 2 damage on a supporting group monster is not that good in the current metagame, so I guess I will go with the... I could go either with Skullcrab or Xerododo. Xerododo offers some longevity against the boss if I can copy his last stand move on his evolved form. Oh, interesting options at start. Generally, I like focusing on fights that have varied food as among your minor rewards, and once I'm happy with the monsters I have, I can risk minor rewards like this one when there is one special item and one prime food instead of two varied foods like here. Another thing to consider is whether the food given will replace the monsters you are catching. For example, if I were to take this fight, I could catch either the Candyram or the Waterwary or even the Brown Martyr, two of these three, and I would get the same food back. While here I could catch Dropbat, and maybe his vampirism would be useful for keeping my monsters alive, and I could get meat back for spending meat on the monster. The Phantom Matter move could ensure that I would win against any fight in the mid-game onward. It could even be relevant during some of the bosses. Let's see. This Waterwary is capable of dealing 5 damage to slower monsters if this Waterwary is at full health. My Kilimaro can reduce the speed of the enemies, making the conditions easier to trigger. I like the idea of having this Waterwary. It can potentially eliminate and one-shot annoying enemies like Spore Plant with 5 health, or Gumursa, which also has 5 health, and probably a couple more monsters. Usually in the early game you will benefit if your snowball user can be retreated immediately and reapply the snowball again next turn. And it's the same here. Let's see, we don't want to kill this Waterwary because we want to catch it. He could hit me for 2 damage. Martyr could hit me for 2 damage. Or I could spread it around. I could either let this Xerododo take 4 damage and be left at 1, or have 2 Xerododos of the damage spread at 3 each. I would be better prepared to take down this Martyr next turn, but I think I will leave my Kilimaro to do the job. Although Candyram could punish me if I do this. For example, I could catch Waterwary next turn, the Candyram would drop in its place, use his distraction move to buff the Martyr. The Martyr could switch to multi-scratch move if I am unlucky. I wouldn't be able to one-shot it, and he could deal a fair bit of damage to me, so I guess it's better to attack it straight away. 2 damage to Waterwary, 3 damage to the Brown Martyr. And here you can see how the recent buff already plays a huge role, because Xerododo's speed is higher than the Waterwary's, while the older Xerododo would have 3 speed, and during the speed ties enemies act first, which means he would hit me for 4 damage while at full health, which is not something I would want to be on the receiving end at. Waterwary. See? The Candyram picked the distraction move. And the Brown Martyr switched to the multi-scratch move as well. funny how this works. Oh well. Luckily that Martyr is slower than Xerododo and I can kill it before it can attack. Now I can just trade blows with the Candy Ram and stay healthy. With my Iceleech. Let's see. Do I have faith in getting some level 1 powerhouse? I could only spare my extra fish for that. What level 1 fish monsters I could find? All the starters, because they are of all food types. There could be Brown Martyr, there could be Boulder Grab. There doesn't seem to be much. Oh, the Feeder Mole would be the best target I could find. Maybe Himelon is worth trying to get something good. Oh, let's give it a try. Oh, no Feeder Mole. Cloudtongue is interesting here because his ambusher talent lets me deal 1 damage from what I call from hand, like a battle cry in Hearthstone. So let's say I'm facing a monster with the Regenerate ability. That means that monster will be often left at 2 health, making it very difficult to catch without poison. And this Cloudtongue could easily solve this problem by reducing the monster who has the Regenerate talent down to 1, letting me catch it easily. It also offers some flexibility in case I ever get the vulnerable synergies, which increase the damage the ambusher could do. Overall, it's a very versatile talent. Oh, the Namorphid is back. And it features a similar set of stats and moves as in my last video. Huh. See, in this other fight there is a Gumursa and Spore Plant. Both are slow enemies at 5 health. Monsters who can be one-shot by this Water Wary. There's pretty much almost never a reason to catch them unless they come with a lot of extra mutations or moves that justify their existence. Oh, do I want to go with another Namorphid? Huh. I could set someone's stats to 5-5. That could be useful. But not good enough against boss, but good enough now. I could also risk going for 7-7, but the drawbacks are very likely to happen. Most curses would be horrible and would effectively ruin this monster. I would need to get a curse that's acceptable, like Timid or Faint-Hearted, and even then it would be nice if I could get something to remove that curse, like another event or a monster with the Devil's Advocate, Fortitude or the Abyssal Cure to cancel the negative effects of the curse, if the effects can cancelled like that, because some curses cannot be blocked that easily. Huh. Another Namorphid or not? In this instance, I could probably see either choice being valid. Both fights come with double food each. Rewards are around similar level. The 5-5 from the Tree of Balance could be useful, but not that useful in this instance. Like I could get extra speed on my Kilimaro, make Waterwary better into the mid-game. But other than that, it wouldn't do that much. It would probably do most on Namorphid to ensure that between his future 5 speed and the another decrease of speed on the enemy by 1 by Snowball, that he could act first and one-shot something with his Mutated Strike. Whether that's a good idea, I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's see, here I get the fish back. And here there is nothing I would want to catch. Might be too late to get value of these one ant. Yeah, let's... Do I want to go with Namorphid? Oh. Oh, shark can be killed in 2 turns. Oh. If I were to find the feast event later and give another 2 health to Namorphid, that would have been very good. Maybe let's take this fun choice. Oh, my Kilimaro is not here, then I guess we will be taking some free damage. Let's see. I was planning to one-shot this Shroomzad, but right now it has the same speed as Waterwary without my Kilimaro being present in my hand. I guess I can arrange the shark to die next turn, and if I draw my Kilimaro, I can finish off this Shroomzad before it gets to attack. I guess we can continue to damage already damaged Xerododo and leave the rest healthy. Or you could spread the damage around a bit more. I think either one works. Okay. I should have... If I knew I would pull Kilimaro now, which was a 50-50 chance, I probably could have... Oh. Yeah, that was a bit of a misstep by me. Huh. Let's see, I could let this... I should have used Gateway previous turn. Probably. To make room for another monster. So I could have this one, and someone else on the board at the same time, but this fight limits the lanes to to Oni, so that wouldn't be possible. I can finish the shark with the ambusher, but then his cam rate will still damage one of my remaining monsters unless I play Kilimaro. Well, I guess it will add up to the same thing overall. Oh no, it would be worse, because then Namorphid would drop straight away if I were to kill my shark with the Glowtongue now. Oh well. I guess these two can kill each other. And I will try to leech back as much health as I can to recover from my misstep. These two will kill each other. I'm secretly hoping that maybe he will use one of his turns to use the evolution move and give me a freebie essentially. But that very well might not happen. Let's see, Chichuya is hitting for 2. Three damage. Rocky Shell. Maybe this fight was not a good idea after all. That Rocky Shell is surprisingly annoying. I can't kill it now. Oh. Let's see, Kilimaro drops next. I'll be down to... I guess I'll... spread the damage around. Make room. I should have before entering this fight, I should have factored in that one of the enemies has Rocky Shell, and leaving it at 1 was not as simple as it seemed earlier. Not without keeping the Glowtongue in my hand to finish it off. I will absorb this damage from Namorphid. Oh well. One more chance for him to switch to the evolution move. I got rewarded. And my Kilimaro can heal back. by finishing off Chichuya. He will act faster than it. Namorphid will leave itself at 1 health. Perfect. Oh, encouragement. Let's see. I guess I will stick to the Namorphid plan. 5-5. More health to burn for the evolution move as well. Oh, Tail Shelter. An excellent early mid-game level talent for stalling. Any enemy that can't deal more than 2 damage becomes a freebie. And Tail Swipe would have synergy with my Kilimaro. Ooh. Or I could extract 2 snowballs. Interesting. 2 Subzeros. Huh. What an interesting choice of enemies. Let's see, I have 2 meats. And there's another meat coming in. Huh. The Tail Shelter would be also good against the boss, especially if I could get another sturdy token for 3, which would mean that I could prevent most of his attacks unless he were to buff himself with the impending doom, which can be easily cancelled. So with sleep. Huh. Interesting. Let's see, I could get more snowballs. Something I'm probably willing to do anyway. More Subzeros. Subzero and Namorphid. Acting faster than the enemy. Which fight is easier? This fight barely has anything that could threaten my team. 2 monsters can deal 3 damage, or they might do nothing by choosing their other moves. One has a seemingly annoying attack that could wear me down over time. This fight is a lot harder. There are also two instances of 2 monsters who can deal 3 damage. One of them can buff his ally who has attacks that hit all lanes, and one of them has poison too. So that could be very bad if I cannot take this monster off the board fast. My Water Wary could one-shot either of these. I guess we'll go with the more offensive option. And since Polra is last, I can catch it without many issues. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, and I got my water berry. Excellent. Let's see. You can hit for 5 damage. Tuba berry is slower than my water berry. I guess I can finish this Maniaruk next turn with my glow tank. If now I hit the Maniaruk for 4 damage. Let's see. Flock attack for 4. Flock attack for 4. No monster is poisoned, so Toxic Rush will only hit one target. Here, Tap Break will one-shot the bear. Okay, there shouldn't be any surprises. Oh, excellent, I drew my Kilimaro. Let's see. Let's finish off one of them. Oh. Oh, that was very bad. Oh, I guess there's a speed tie, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Forgot about the Fortitude. I could have kept this Xerodada alive, but I screwed it up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was very bad. One more Xerodada. I'd also like to play my Namorphid. Taking 3 damage for no reason. Or I could cover my mistake by catching this Maniaruk and use it as a temporary meat shield for the next fight or two. And since I have spare meat left, I could do that. Okay. Speed die here. I'd like to use the evolution move before capturing this Polaro. Oh well. Flock attack for 4, Iceleech for 1 health left on Polaro. let's see what the roulette rolls this time on my Namorphid. And then next turn I can catch this Poro. Oh, free strength forever. Huh. Interesting. I do get fish back. I do. Let's see, I have a couple of options here. I could either take Snowball or Subzero. Subzero is basically the same as Snowball, but it is active all the time, so I guess I will duplicate my Subzero. Oh, look at that! A monster with regeneration, which I can catch now with my Ambusher Glowtongue. Ooh, more stats and sleeping move. This pretty much means that the run becomes almost unlosable. Knockdown could theoretically remove the buff on the cell buff on the boss. Oh. Fortitude on Namorphid. That means I can give it 3/3 mushroom. Oh well, I guess I know what I am gonna do next. Subzero on Galileo, Kilimaro I mean. And I guess on Namorphid. I might be forced to heal Namorphid soon, just so that it can stay healthy, and in his case it is worth the effort. Yeah, this looks very solid. 8/8 Namorphid, immune to negative effects once I transfer this Fortitude, which I might just as well do right now. I can do that mid-combat, I don't have to do it now. I could use more healing of any kind, so it is a bit of a bummer that I'm not getting this Pachi. This fight could be a little dangerous because this Tideweaver has the Vengeful talent, so I should try catch it first and avoid killing the other two, or Tideweaver could get powered up and start sweeping, which would have been extremely dangerous. Potentially lethal. I can inject the Fortitude later, I think. Let's see, 3/3/2. Polro can take hit. I can do 1 damage ping next turn and catch it. Or I might just as well do it now. Retreat Glowtongue. Polro hits for 3, giving the Tideweaver at 1. Let's see, here we have a speed tie, that's very good. It means that As long as I have something to leech, my monster would never die. The enemy attacks would resolve first, and then my healing could get me back from beyond the grave. Huh. Snowplow could reduce this Parapandian's speed even further, allowing my Waterberry to act first. Tideweaver would get 5 strength, but he wouldn't get to act again, because I would catch it. Yeah, this looks solid. The Parapandian dies. Trading health. Here. Okay, no surprises. That Wind Girl with his wind change talent. Oh, I'm getting a freebie. I was supposed to catch this Tideweaver now, but if I do that, the Buffalion will come in and it will act first. I don't care about this Hypnocry putting my Polro to sleep, so I can focus on taking the Wind Girl out from the board. Let's see, Maniaruk survives the heat and kills the Wind Girl. Waterware reacts first, because Wind of Change is no longer on the board. Waterware kills Feyardan. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, Subzero is no longer there. Okay, Wind Girl dies, Feyardan dies. Polro goes to sleep, so no point to selecting any attack. See how much that Vengeful buffed up this Tideweaver. That talent can be extremely scary when it's on the opponent. You have to constantly think about it, or you might get destroyed all of a sudden. Let's see. Maniaruk, thank you for your service. Xerododo can act first next turn. Evolution. Fortitude in case I would roll it now and die out of shame. Let's see. 4 damage. Frigid! Oh my god, double damage when an enemy has negative speed, and I have a lot of negative speed. Oh my god, this is... this Namorphid is just about to go completely ballistic. Oh, it's so satisfying when the build comes together. Huh. I didn't take it into the account, but now I am short on fish, so that could be... I could be punished for this next fight. How many monsters do I have? Oh yeah, this is enough. I could catch this Buffalion, but... should I? Free body for one turn. Or heal my Namorphid. Namorphid probably offers better value. And I would like to draw it more often. Let's finish off this Buffalion. In case you didn't notice, this event, the 3 and 3 mushroom option that gives curse, will almost always give the Timid curse. Why is that? I don't know. Yes, Timid. But the Timid is cancelled by the Fortitude, so that's... Essentially I just got 3 and 3 in stats for free. Oh, look at that! Battle 5, which is often the most important fight in the game, features a monster with Sadistic, which has synergy with me applying debuffs to the enemy, Plant of Might, and Golden Beetle. One thing that's not good is that there's still no fish back. It's... oh, Sleeping Shot. Sleeping Shot and Lucid. If I already had Sadistic, maybe I could get enough damage to make use of the Sleeping Shot, but the Golden Syringe itself is usually a bad event which I tend to overpick, but usually it's much less reliable than powering up your strongest starter to Godhood. Whether Infinite Syringe is better is a very case-by-case situation. You have to have a lot of healing when playing at higher difficulties to offset all the damage from the injections and extractions. You have to have enough monsters with good enough stats that can benefit from more talents stacked on top of each other. And probably maybe one or more thing. Like if you already had like the Tad Whale, or maybe the Tad Whale is about to evolve now anyway from his Ascension move, then you have a lot of room left to explore less reliable strategies like the Golden Syringe and just load up your already beefy monsters with even more good stuff. While here the Golden Beetle, Silver Beetle or the Aberration Reward, they all tend to give consistent, powerful bodies that are basically free. They not only make one of your old cards better, in case of the Golden and the Silver Beetle, or at least two bodies when you have the Silver Beetle to make it worth the exchange. Or you can go for the Aberration, which rarely underperforms. But it can happen. You can have all bad talents and all bad moves, and you start to wonder why you even bothered to take it. That it's so rare that it's usual, and even when it fails, you still have a nice chunky body that can do something in the late game. Survive most attacks. Oh, Needlefunk. Luckily this one doesn't have one of his talents that can deal damage when negative speed is applied or something along those lines. I tend to be extremely wary whenever I see a Needlefang with such skill. Can be very annoying to play around it. Here it probably will kill someone as well. Or maybe even two, but it's worth the effort. Can power up my Galileo. I probably wish I had more snowballs available. But with Frigid and two Subzeros, the end result should be the same. Oh, let's see. 3 syringes left. I would probably like to move that snowball before evolving my Kilimaro. Someone who will just enter the battlefield, retreat and reappear again next turn. Would I need also Iceleech for the boss to keep healing? Probably not. It's a bit of a feels good situation to keep the healing as well. Although this particular party is very light on healing in general, so I might consider taking the Iceleech just to feel more secure. But if I do that, I might not have the room to move the Sadistic. Do I even have a monster who would benefit from the Sadistic? Let's see, I'm missing a multi-hit move. And the chance to get it keep diminishing with each new fight. I'll catch it and then decide. I'll probably get the Plant of Might as well. That's 2 or even 3 Fruits of Might, which I can use to power up myself for the boss fight. Let's see, 5 poison here. Oh, look at that. The poison resolves after the effects like the gateway, which lets my monster to self-retreat at the end of the turn. This means that I can completely negate the damage this Needlefang does, at least for this turn. What else I can do? I could... Oh... I guess I need to put the pulpfish to sleep or kill it on the same turn, or something annoying could happen. This Nostropea that would come in next would probably end up acting first. Oh, only my Namorphid could act before it. Oh. Let's see. Water where you can one-shot the bulbfish. I guess I'm putting the Hit Tiger to sleep. If I can draw my Namorphid next, I can kill the Needlefang. Or put it to sleep. Since then the speed would be in my favor once more. With another Subzero on the board. Alright, Water Worry kills Bulkfish. Hit Tiger goes to sleep. And gets killed in 2 turns by anything. Any surprises? Bulkfish dies for sure. 5 damage. Xerododo escapes the slow injection. Okay, no surprises. The disadvantage of having a bigger deck. Well. At least you know that Namorphid will be drawn next turn. For certain. Let's see. Namorphid takes care of Needlefang. Tideweaver can... I don't need Glowtongue anymore. I can kill Hit Tiger next turn. I don't need the Bolero. Well, Glowtongue might still be useful. Oh, this Sadistic will be buffed. Yeah, that's not good. Let's see, next turn I can... There would be 2 monsters left. I could kill Hit Tiger now. How do I catch this Nostroptera? It's about to be buffed by 7 and by 4 strength, which is not good. No items. Well, I guess I will sacrifice both for them, which doesn't feel great. I don't need Water Worry either anymore, but letting it die and get nothing out of it, I don't know. I guess I should do that anyway. Yeah, these 2 monsters are too fast. I needed my Namorphid to deal with this turn efficiently, but he didn't arrive. I would still like to put someone to sleep, to use my evolution move and hopefully catch the Nostroptera. So I guess I will sacrifice these 2 and take Hit Tiger of the board with my 7 damage, 2 vengeful procs. Oh, Water Worry, do I need Water Worry? Let's see, I have meat. New meat is coming in. I might be even willing to throw 2 food at it to catch this Nostroptera. Yeah, I should have probably kept my Kilimaro in my hand. Just in case this happens and I'm not fast enough to match my Needlefang, to catch the enemy Needlefang, outspeed it and put it to sleep. But I was expecting that this monster could give me a problem based on his stats and his abilities alone, so it's a given that stuff like that can happen. Oh, interesting. Because the Needlefang one shot. Because the Needlefang one shot his opposing monster, he didn't apply the debuff attached to his move, which means that Nostroptera stayed at the non-buffed version of his Sadistic. Oh well, it would have been better to just kill it, but alright. Let's see, next turn I'm drawing either Kilimaro or Xerdodo. Do I need this Sadistic? I probably don't, but I don't know. Without a multi-hit, it's just... I guess I'll kill it. Let's see, I'm catching this Plant of Might. Which means I need to deal Kilimaro will deal 2 damage to it. Kilimaro is at 4 health. And 2 damage next turn. Oh. 2 damage next turn. Well, I can always put it to sleep, so there is nothing to worry. Yeah, no surprises. Needlefang dies. One damage too many. Evolution. Let's see what the Namorphid gets. Snowpile! Oh, how fitting with my party. More negative speed. I probably won't have time to use it, but it's something to keep in mind. Let's see, I have 1 Subzero too many. At least I have spare food left to heal back the Namorphid. Now Kilimaro can heal for 2. Can extract his talents. Golden Beetle, right? Golden Beetle. Party is low on health, so I will ensure that the Iceleech stays even after evolving. Who gets the other snowball? Maybe Tideweaver? Could be Plant of Might. I'll think about it in a second. One syringe left. Gargoro. Every negative speed token on the enemy also acts as if the enemy had the vulnerable token. So a lot of damage, Blizzard, Iceleech for healing. Oh, Fusion! And Hypersimulation and Sadistic. Oh, what an insane fight. Force Field would be nice for the boss, limiting the damage taken from the hit all lane move. And it's on a good body to use the... I could stack 2 when placed effects by giving it Snowball. But is it better than Hypersimulation, or I can just use 2 Blizzards twice? Oh, probably not. Let's see. Snowball. More evolutions for Neuromofos. Finally getting fish back. 1 more fruit from the next fight. Oh, and multi-hit move. I can't catch it. I could catch the Great Hulk. And there is fusion to condense my syringes. Oh. The Hypnocry could go to a faster monster. Oh. Let's see. This guy would die on the first turn. I can outspeed Shadow Moth and kill it on the first turn if I use my snowball now. Or do I? Yeah, because 2 Subzeros is not enough. It would be a speed tie of 8. Oh. Oh. Can I kill the Tongue Biter? Let's see, I don't need any of... I could take this double kick, but... I don't know. Toxic Coin. Stalling this Great Oak might not be the easiest. Especially if he chooses the Earthquake to damage my other party members, and my party is not good at stalling, although I could put it to sleep and that would solve the problem of catching it. Let's see, I could fuse it with what? Nostroptera? Let's see, in the last fight I want to have Namorphid on the field. Gargoro. A monster with sleep can drop by if the boss decides to buff himself. The other fight also has a Shadow Mothant with the Withering talent, which unfortunately could end up sniping one of my monsters. Like if the Nightwalker were to use his Curse of the Void, I would catch it. Maybe the Shadow Moth would drop in its place if the other two would be already dead by the time. I don't know. I like this fusion, and this also acts as healing, which I could certainly use for my Namorphid, just to be safer. And no, there's no point give it Namorphid the double kick move. Who would I fuse with what? Something to conserve my syringes. So maybe Abyssal Elk with the Nostroptera. That would be 7 in health, 7 speed, Sadistic, double kick, Earthquake. If that would work. Then where is my Neuromofos on the board? Neuromofos could copy the evolution move. Neuromofos could copy the Hypnocry. I don't have enough room to have all these monsters active on the field. I would need 4 lanes to have Gargoro, Namorphid, fused Nostroptera and Neuromofos active at the same time. Unless I were to move Hypersimulation somewhere else. Guess Neuromorphos just fusing. One syringe left, and to give Snowball to someone. Using Namorphid with Neuromofos to get Iceleech and heal back. Maybe I can get a double hit move from evolving, but the chance for that are not that high. Force field would be a lot safer. Reducing all the damage on the first turn to... Let's see, Namorphid outspeeds one of the abominations anyway, so that doesn't matter. I can put the eye to sleep if I want to. And the last abomination would be able to deal 2 damage instead of 3. Maybe that's not worth the effort. But he would be a great candidate for my... This Nightwalker would be a great candidate for my Snowball talent. To drop in and out... out of the field. Let's see... Both fights would let me catch a fish based monster next fight. Lunar Call also restores limited moves. Oh. Who would I fuse? Maybe I could fuse Gargoro and give him Nostroptera speed. He could act before the eye. He could act before the enemy's next fight. I would catch Neuromofos. Okay, let's go with that. Alright then. Oh. Oh yeah, that was not very good. I guess I can still slow the Shadow Moth with my Blizzard. One speed makes all the difference. Let's see. Shadow Moth down to 7, Shadow Moth down to 6 speed. I act first. I put Tongue Biter to sleep. I take 4 damage here, 5 damage here, which is not great. I guess I can leave the Shadow Moth alive for one turn. Can finish Abyssal Arc next turn. Xerododo would die now. Just I can heal back. I can heal back from evolving. Mutated Strike. Let's see, Blizzard. 6 speed here. 5 damage on Gargoro. Yeah, I should have given Snowball to someone. Oh well. It's dice. Oh, that's exactly a scenario I was worried about, but I can put Neuromofos to sleep because it's slower. Oh, the poison from the rare Toxicoid talent is applied after the turn ends. I never noticed that before. It's good to know. Okay, Abyssal Elk dice. Oh. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that... Oh, that's very awkward. I can't retreat my Namorphid, or the Neuromofos would act before my Tideweaver. Unfortunate. Let's see, Gargoro kills Abyssal Elk. Tideweaver puts Neuromofos to sleep, and my Namorphid needs to... Okay. Sure act first, right? Probably don't need this healing, but I'm getting a little paranoid. I'm acting first, but I've seen sometimes Sadistic doing some weird stuff and adding damage for no reason. So nobody of mine is putting debuffs on themselves. Oh, I could get... The evolution could give the Berserk mutation, which would have been enough to kill me. It would double the body slam damage to 6. I would get 1 damage from the evolution for the perfect lethal. I guess I will wait one turn. You can never know when something terrible happens when you are playing with random moves. Okay, Great Elk dies. Neuromofos goes to sleep with my Hypnocry. Namorphid tanks 3 damage body slam, and there shouldn't be any surprises. No surprises there. Now I can put Nostroptera to sleep and catch it. Let's see, this crushing weight hits Neuromorphos for 4 plus 2, 6. Inkstein. Oh, now that Namorphid will act first for sure. Alright. Oh, I need to get my fruit. Let's see. Blizzard hits for... Iceleech hits for 2 for 4. Namorphid is growing in power. 2 minus and 2 vulnerable, 4 damage from Iceleech. Got my fruit. 2 to strength, 2 to speed for the rest of the fight. Who do I give this snowball to? I guess Neuromofos if I get it. Now I have a 7/7 Icebreaker, Subzero, Sadistic, Blizzard, Iceleech and Body Slam. He can naturally outspeed the eye, even without any speed drops. Let's see, I no longer have room for Dixerododo. Another Hypersimulation. Oh, let's see. Cave Mow and Lightbringer die on the first turn. Oh, Cuckoo probably leaves. I need to get my fruit. One more syringe for... I guess I could get another Iceleech, maybe. The boss will be killed by two Mutated Strikes, most likely. What else would I want for the boss? Ooh! Devil's Advocate does not play nicely with my talents that drop enemy speed. Crookpoach is always annoying to fight. When I am using my Kilimaro, evolved Kilimaro, and I don't have a multi-hit move. Oh! Is there anyone I could steal multi-hitting attack from? Doesn't look like it. One more syringe, one more syringe. Oh. One more syringe. Former human. I can leave that syringe. I need to first see what my evolution moves, 2 evolutions moves are gonna be. It could be something negative. I might be forced to extract it. In which case I will need to pick a fight I can stall at. This one doesn't have Crookpoach. It it will have tentacles left. I can one-shot Cuckoo, one-shot Lightbringer. I could put Cavemo to sleep. Okay. It will almost certainly pick his hit all lane and move, so I will need to neutralize him straight away. Probably with my sleeping move. I could use 2 sleeping moves and just don't care too much about anything. Let's see. First step. I'd like to copy these 2 new moves, Fruit Growth and Evolution. Oh no, I don't have sleep. I think a second. Kill it with Mutated Strike instead. Let's see, Blizzard would kill, Feed for all. Not enough. Mutated Strike, Mutated Strike. Rushing Wave. Can I stall that thing? Now I can put this thing to sleep. Double Evolution. Devil's Advocate, oh. See, that's an example of a mutation which you might sometimes be forced to extract if it doesn't fit with your team. I could give it to my Namorphid too for 2 strength, but Fortitude cancels it already, so it wouldn't work. Let's see, 2 fruits. Trunk Bite. Oh, that's probably useless. It still powers up my Mutated Strike. Let's see, fruit. Deep terrain dice. I have 2 fruits. And a syringe left for anything. Oh, I could take the black breath. Do I have room for it? Namorphid will be on the field. Amalgamate will be on the field. Neuromofos will be on the field. Neuromofos will probably use Blizzard or Hypnocry. It would be fun, but I guess it's not needed. Can put Hypnocry in a better place. Could get extra Iceleech. It might be too late to get it now. Oh well. I guess plant can have implosion move, why not? Maybe it will do something. Let's see, do I want to move Hypnocry? Do I want to put Hypnocry somewhere? Hypnocry there. Let's see, enemies start with Abominations will have 7 speed. Only Namorphid can one-shot the first Abomination. Then I could be using Blizzard. Give Hypnocry to someone else. Could give Snowball to someone else. I don't think I will be moving my 3 monsters after I play them first. I could also start by imploding my Plant of Might. Although that fight is basically solved at this point, it's just I'm not sure which way I want to go for. I guess with the Inkstain, another monster of mine can also act before the other Abomination, so I could put 2 of them to sleep. In which case, I guess I move Hypnocry to Namorphid, so his Mutated Strike is powered up, and Neuromofos can copy it too, and I don't have to play Tideweaver at all. Yes, I like it. Oh, a few mistakes here and there, but we got there. And remember, this is the easiest boss, so pretty much no matter what I do, it's not gonna matter. Let's see, I can make one of those Abominations slower, kill the other one. Oh, I should have played my Amalgamate first. How embarrassing. Okay, mutated for 26. Okay. Blizzard here. Anyway, I could use my Hypnocry first. Could do something like this. Sleep, sleep. Mutated Strike. No need to buff up yet. I guess I could act before this abomination. Could I one-shot it? 10 damage. I could one-shot it. Let's probably just use Blizzard first and get more Sadistic procs. Still use Iceleech next turn. Then Mutated Strike next turn. Oh, it doesn't matter either way at this point, it's just splitting hairs. This abomination will die next turn no matter what, so no need to rush it. This abomination dies now. The right one. Oh, we can use the evolution move for fun, so why not? Okay, let's see. This might be enough to kill the eye. After double damage and negative. Yeah, this kills the this kills the eye. Oh well. Do I even need to? I can just Iceleech back to full. Mutated Strike for a lot. Okay, what is it? 48? I think it's 48. Yeah, 48. Eerie Screech, oh. How fitting. It's Neuromofos with Hypersimulation, Snowball, Devil's Advocate, which didn't help at all. Eerie Screech, which arrived too late. He could copy lots of stuff from my other party members for another big Mutated Strike or random evolutions. Or farm, or put enemies to sleep, debuff them with Blizzard, heal back with Iceleech, or borrow the Fruit of Growth from my Plant of Might. The little Namorphid returned, and this time he was even better than the last one. 8/8 in stats, unbuffed, permanent 1 strength, permanent negative speed to almost every to most other enemies, immunity to most negative effects, double damage if any of the enemies has negative speed, Timid curse which is negated by the Fortitude, ink stain to make the enemy act last, Mutated Strike for big damage, evolution for more moves, some random stuff that didn't do much, transplanted Hypnocry from Tideweaver to put enemy to sleep. Usually want sleeping moves to be on fast monsters to act before the enemy can do anything. Decent Gargoro, 7, much faster than the usual, which starts with 2 speed. Icebreaker talent to power up all the negative speed synergies. Another Subzero, so you don't have to worry about all the reapplying all the snowballs all the time, and it's active at all times. Sadistic to get more strength whenever any debuff is applied to enemy. Blizzard to hit all lanes and debuff all the enemies. Iceleech to heal. And that's about it. Probably a bit too long and with some embarrassing errors as well, but for the Namorphid's sake alone, I like this one. Pretty powerful combination of stuff. Probably in the upper range. Oh well. See you next time.